Thank you, John, and I'm honored to be with you today. As you know, I ran in the special election, and I was in the primary election as a Republican. Rob Cornelius won that election, and when he won, I went to work for him. I made phone calls, I put out signs, I campaigned for him to win, and when he didn't win the election, I decided to run again because I believe that we need a competent voice advocating for the right of individual citizens to govern themselves. And I do believe that the people of District 1 do not need federal solutions imposed upon them. As we have learned from the past, solutions from Washington, D.C. are often worse than the problems they were meant to solve. For too long, our so-called leaders have acted outside the scope and intent of the U.S. Constitution, and in doing so have burdened society with unsustainable levels of debt, with virtually no accountability. Our U.S. Constitution requires a regular accounting of receipts and expenditures for all public money shall be published. As your representative in Congress, I will demand a full accounting of all expenditures, and I will press for full disclosure of every dollar spent in the bailouts. I will work to return local control over local issues to the people and insist that the 10th Amendment be held sacred by the U.S. government. Accordingly, I will push for a full repeal of President Obama's takeover of the healthcare industry and will work to roll back overreaching legislation that has violated the 10th Amendment. As your representative of Congress, I will take an oath to uphold the Constitution. For me, this is more than a mere formality. This oath will be both binding and sacred, and I will view all legislation through the lens of the U.S. Constitution. Simply put, if it's not allowed for in the Constitution, my vote will be no. Those who established this great nation gave us a grand experiment in self-governance that for over 225 years has proven to work. And Oregon has a proud tradition of independence, which in recent years has been eroding, as we have become more and more dependent on federal dollars to fund local governments. For too long, congressional representatives have spent time, energy, and resources increasing Oregon's dependency on federal dollars. So let me be crystal clear, because I believe in the sovereignty of the people. I will spend less time working to bring home the bacon and more time working to help you keep more of your own bacon. Pork barrel spending and earmarks have become a way of life in Washington, D.C., and as your representative, I will fight for a lean federal government and will work to restore Oregon to its proud traditions of rugged independence. I will work to rein in out-of-control federal government spending that is strangling our economy with oppressive regulations and stifling the entrepreneurial spirit of small businesses that are best equipped to bring us out of this recession. I believe that the people, and not the politicians, have the best understanding for what is needed to turn this economy around. And I will work to get government out of the way so that you, the individuals who make our nation great, can again show the world what free people can do. I am humbled by the opportunity to ask for your vote, and I invite you to join me as together we work to restore the greatness of our district, our state, and our nation. Thank you very much.